Motorhome lovers, I've got one today that you are going to love. Brand new for 2025. Behind me is the Newmar Baystar 3014. Other than a beautiful look at outside, we've got a beautiful fresh interior on the inside. So make sure you stick with us. We're gonna get into some of the really nice features and the new cosmetic look to this coach. I'm Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. Let's go take a peek. All right, so what does Newmar mean? I've been doing this for a long time. Newmar is quality. They literally custom built, if you could say that, each coach individually going down that assembly line. They start with the chassis all the way through to this beautiful paint job. And you can definitely recognize an awesome paint job just by taking your hands across decals, across those edges. You don't even feel an edge. Go to any other competitor, you'll feel that edge. They put the time and effort to make sure this thing is far superior than anything else out there. Even with the chassis on Newmar coaches are typically a lot bigger. So you say a 30-foot coach on this motorhome, it is in the bigger Ford chassis than any other motorhome out there. You'll get the big wheels, a better ride. You've got that Ford big power plant 7.3 liter that is gonna be able to just give you that confidence to go anywhere while you're driving in comfort. Talking about driving, we have side cameras on both sides, and as you'll see when we get in the back, a backup camera. So it gives you a great visibility wherever you're traveling. Of course, we have a big power awning. They don't shortchange anything. So not only just a custom quality coach, but they're giving us all the creature comforts that we demand when we're buying something to this nature. We'll have all our basement storage that is fully insulated to make sure you have that those components that are down there that are not experiencing any of the hot and cold environments. You could probably hear the generator running. Again, all the things that Newmar does gives you bigger and better. So we're going to get an Onan bigger generator to power those two ACs on the roof easily whenever we stop or maybe perhaps boondocking. And as I mentioned, backup camera. It sits real nice, recessed into the back cap here. So not only does it gives you that function, but it also is tucked away nice to give you a really nice appeal to that overall look of the coach. Again, for 2025, this is some of the exterior features on the Newmar Baystar 3014. All right, sitting at the cockpit of the 2025 Newmar Baystar 3014, walking up to a Class A, I know it's intimidating, it looks big, it looks tall, but man, doing this for a long time and driving a lot of different motorhomes, I prefer the Class A. You sit up a lot higher, you have a much bigger windshield, and of course, Newmar has a thicker box, and what I mean is bigger walls, bigger floor, thicker ceiling, and gives me an insulation factor, or more importantly, a noise reduction that I am driving in some peace and quiet. And along with the bigger chassis, I think if it's a 24,000 pound chassis, gives me bigger sway bars, bigger wheels, bigger tires, bigger everything to be able to take this 30-foot motorhome down the road at highway speeds with just sheer great stability. Of course, Ford has and Newmar's put a lot of stuff on here like electronic stability, adaptive cruise control, brake assisting, lane assist, etc. So I'm going to be driving this with a big amount of visibility for safety purposes while driving in comfort. So you definitely have to take a Newmar out, and again, immediately you're going to hear, you're not going to hear the outside, and you can just concentrate and keep your eyes forward and drive in a lot of comfort and be able to get a lot of miles underneath your seat. Getting into this coach, a great fresh look on the inside. Again, the 2024 Newmar Baystar 3014. We're gonna go through some of the great features of this floor plan. And as you're watching, just look behind me and look at the cabinetry, the countertops, the furniture, etc. There's a lot of new, fresh look to this coach. And we definitely, in our RV industry, we need it. Start up front, I love the little innovative things that Newmar has done. We have a driver and passenger seat that, so many motorhomes, you can rotate and converse with your audience or with your guests that are in the main living room. But if you got a bunch of people here, man, wouldn't it be great to have extra table space? And absolutely, they've thought of this great innovative idea. pretty cool. And now as I rotate these tables, these chairs around, now I have a table for two. I can maybe have my breakfast coffee, catch up on some news, etc. And the reason you may need that extra table space is because this has got an overhead bunk bed to maybe bring the grandkids or the kids, or if you got a couple extra camping buddies that are coming with you. Nice ladder tucked away back in the wardrobe that we can put here. And now you have, let's say like a double to a queen size bed here to be able to sleep two kids or maybe even two adults. All right, so over top the door when you walk in, they're gonna have a lot of your classic controls, your slide out buttons, your awning buttons, etc. And as you'll see in a little bit, we have a lot of other controls at our fingertips with a really nice touch screen. In fact, they branched it out and given us some touch screens in other key locations to be able to activate, say for example, lights on and off. But let's get into this floor plan. So as you come in across from the steps is your theater seating. You have plenty of storage here, a couple cup holders, kick out your feet, and be able to really enjoy the TV that you'll see over by the booth when we get there. And when I was mentioning about the touchscreen, again, one of the nice features that they've rolled out is a touchscreen for the lights. And it's not just the lights that are overhead, it's for any part of the coach. So it really gives me that opportunity if I'm I'm sitting here watching TV and she wants to go to bed, and I can kick off the lights for her. That's a pretty cool little feature. Opposite of this is going to be your dinette area. You can turn this, lower this down into a bed and make this a sleeper as well. Again, you can have the bunk up top, so you really could ideally sleep 4 to 6 here if you wanted to. And it's super easy to make into a bed. Again, innovation, flip a knob here. You can push down and lay those seat cushions back in. Bring it back up, lock in your safety bar, and voila. But while I'm sitting here, I definitely, man, just got to note, coming from that theater seating into this cushion area here on the dinette, super comfortable. Again, Newmar makes a lot of their stuff. Their countertops, their cabinetry. You're gonna see not only a high quality as soon as you come in, but all the fit and finish is gonna be far superior, long lasting as you drive this coach down the road, and more importantly, own it for years to come. At the end of the booth here, again, is our TV with our sound bar. I love how it's angled out, so we have easy access, or more importantly, a great angle of view from pretty much any point in this coach up front. All their cabinetry is nicely done with some really strong gas-assisted struts here with the hidden hinges. And even their drawers are super strong. I know these like drawer glides, I'm doing some modifications in my house. There's 20 pounds, 50 pounds, all the way up to say like 200 pounds. They put the bigger, thick, heavier duty drawer glides. So that means when I'm stocking maybe like cans of food, things heavy, I don't have to worry about this long drawer warping over time. Now we get into the kitchen. Again, really great use of storage. They bumped this out, put the sink on an angle, nice big deep stainless steel sink with an overhead pull-out faucet. And that gives me a lot of space back there that I can tuck my coffee maker, air fryer, etc. And of course you can do some of your cooking with your 3-burner stove. And you may have already picked up, there's drawers under here. Mikey B, where's my oven? Don't worry, microwave, but also a convection oven. So if you haven't used a convection oven, it's great. It literally is like half-time the oven we used to nickname it. Something takes an hour in the oven, this will take 30 minutes. Real quick, love it. Then we also have a refrigerator. I love this big 2-door opposing refrigerator. Get those doors out of the way. Now I have all this space to easily grab, and especially when I'm doing going out RVing and camping, man, guess what? We're cooking big dishes. So imagine just pulling those big 9x16 pans in and out with an ease. Below that, of course, is our freezer. Again, I love the division here so I can divide all my frozen goodies up however I choose. Opposite of the kitchen is going to be your bathroom. Well done on this bathroom. We get a lot of storage, not only above, but below the sink. And I know some people are 50-50 on this vessel bowl, but if you can picture, that gives us that much more counter space when that sink is up off the counter. And so we could tuck away toothbrushes, toothpaste, things like that. Shower is definitely large enough. We have an extra high ceiling. I'm 6'1", and I'm a few inches away from the ceiling, let alone the bubble, and plenty of elbow space. Holy crap, we've got a lot of space here. So again, maximizing that space when they're designing all this stuff is super important for the end user, the RVer, right? We have another touchpad here for our lights. So again, I can turn lights on and off as I go, not only here, but in other parts of the coach. Moving back into the bedroom, all this left side here, or your right side, is all on a slide. It's a full wall slide, so it gives us a lot of space for traffic flow, if you will. But again, look at all that cabinetry, all the storage below, up top, and then of course you can't miss the TV that's right across from the bed that gives us a great viewing angle. Newmar even put a big window in the back so we can get some more natural light in. And of course you've got a shade so you can knock that out for privacy. But just something small like that takes a little bit more effort, a little bit more cost, but for the end user, it's super important for us. Really super comfortable queen mattress here. Got a lot of cabinetry above. And again, going off those windows, I love fresh air when I can get it, and I certainly love using natural light when I can. We can open these up and get a cross breeze as I'm sitting here, maybe catching up on my evening news or playing my games in the morning when I'm doing my, drinking my cup of coffee. So we do have another screen here that is touchpad again for our lights. So if I'm already in bed, I can kick off all the lights here and not worry about getting up out of my cozy comforter. So again, some of the cool features of the 2025 Newmar Baystar 3014. All right, so there's so much more to talk about. Again, the intricacies of this custom build, if you will. Newmar, you got to definitely do some homework. Do a test drive, get in it, turn the air on, things like that. You'll appreciate the quality and then the construction and the innovation that they've put out to build a really awesome Class A motorhome for you. Again, the 2025 Newmar Baystar 3014. What do you think? Did you like it? Give us a thumbs up if you did. Comment below, because again, we've glazed over a lot of small specs on this thing. Ask some questions, give us your first impressions. Love to hear from you. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Show us some love, everybody. I'm Mikey B with Beckley's RVs. We'll see you at the campsites.